Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Satoshi Sean. If it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. I try to get out as much content as I can, and that's about to go up a lot. Whether it's shows like True Tuesday every Tuesday, Crypto Rednecks, the Crypto Meme Review, um, or reviews, interviews. I try to be entertaining and informative. Speaking of that, I'm going to be moving into a much more informative kind of platform or informative direction. There's a good word. I'm going to be focused a lot more on trading than I have been. I did a couple of years ago, but kind of got out of it a little bit. I want to jump back into it and try to kind of talk about it. Trading. I'm starting a trading group. Be on Telegram. It's free. I'll have the link in the description and all. We'll have calls, be able to, talk to each other, help each other. I'll put my trades in there. I'm going to do a series of videos on a playlist just about basic trading for regular people who don't know a lot and want to get into trading. I'll even do a secret video to show you the stuff that's been kept from you that the insiders used. It's really not, but I've seen commercials on YouTube where people say that and they charge you like $30 or $100, and then they tell you stuff that's just out there. You can find out, and they say it's a secret. And then they don't really lie, but they don't really give you the full story, or make things seem super simple. It's not super simple, but it's not super hard. It's like everything's kind of hard. Learning to ride a bike is hard, but once you do, it's something you can do. Learning a skill, and trading is a skill. It's something that you can't just jump on and do. It takes, a little bit to learn, but it's not as hard as learning a language or something like that, which you can do. It takes a few days or, a week, couple weeks for you to learn the basics. No, it takes a few days to learn the basics. And then you just practice. And then once you have that skill, it's something you can use as a side hustle that I've used as a side hustle. You can use it as a skill to make money. So I think it's something that I really want to kind of bring out there and put the information out there, show you all what I'm doing, start the trading group so we can all kind of help each other. This video is going to be about candles. It's the most basic thing that there is with trading. It's learning. Let me fix this. So my giant head and all. I'm using a cheaper camera, so it's I'm in the shot more. But we're going to go over the basics of candles. Here we go. So this is what a chart looks like. These are called candles. There's two basic parts to a candle. One is the body, and the other is the wick, which are these little pieces here. Now you see you have green candles or red candles. They're called bullish or bearish, which means they're either going up or they're going down. Now, candles are very simple. They represent a time frame. You can look at the time frame, whether it's a 1 minute, a 15 minute, a 30 minute, an hour, a daily, whichever. Then each candle would represent that time frame. So here, the black one is a red candle, right? Yeah. And then the hollow one here is a green candle or a bullish candle. So what the candle is, what they represent, is on a green candle, if you're here, the bottom part is the open of the candle. It's the start of that time frame. So if this is a 10-minute candle, the end of the 10 minutes, this closes and this one starts. It started right here. And then over that 10 minutes, it went down to here was the lowest point. But then it went back up from there and kept going up, went all the way to here within the 10 minutes. Then it started to go down. And at the end of the 10 minutes, it stopped here. So this wick is the low point of the 10-minute time frame. This top of the wick is the high point within that 10-minute time frame. The bottom of the candle is the opening when it first started in the 10-minute time frame, and then this is the close of the 10-minute time frame. Now, so this candle, it opened. The opening is up here because it is a red candle, so it closed below the opening, so that's red. So then this would be the close. During that 10-minute time frame, this is the highest it reached. Then it went down past the opening. This is where it closed right here at the end of the 10-minute time frame, and this is the low point that it hit. So this is a bearish candle, a bullish candle, and then we'll go one further, and of course they don't have any here, do they? So there really isn't much. If this bottom wick was a little lower, and it kind of is it can't really, there's a lot of sell pressure to push it down, or a lot of buying pressure, which pushes that up. It's a long wick on the bottom, means a lot of buying pressure pushed it up. And we're here, a lot of buying pressure pushed it up. And then a long wick on the top means that there was a lot of selling pressure to push it down. Okay. If there's just huge wicks and not much of a body, that's what's called the doji candle, which means the bears and the bulls are really fighting it out. And the next candle, you're not sure how it's going to go. Now that's going into patterns and to look for patterns, but this is just to understand what the candles mean, and how you can pick different time frames. So remember, the low price, the high price are the wicks, and then the close and the open are opposites for a bullish or a bearish candle. Here's the doji. I had one ready. So this is like a doji candle where there's just as much selling and buying, and it's hard to tell what the next candle is going to be. The market sentiment is not really clear on a doji candle. If there's a small body, but there's a lot of sell pressure, this wick super high, and this candle is really, really small, then you can tell where the market is pushing. It's pushing down. They're selling. Or if it's the other way around, and it looks like an axe, then it's, a lot of buying pressure is pushing up. Super, super basic, super, super simple. Just going over what candles are. Next, we're going to talk about some strategies. What I use, which is pretty simple, and I really want to keep this whole series just very real and very simple. It's not you can make money, you can get rich. Obviously, people do, but it's not a get rich quick thing. You can't time the market or play the market. It's not a game. It's a skill. It's like a job. It's something that you have to sit down and do. And sometimes there's no trade. You can't be like, oh, I've got, an hour till my kids get home. I'm going to go trade and make some money. There may not be trades there. And people think that way. And they go and sit down. Like, oh, I got in a couple hours, I'm going to trade. If you try to see things or force it, you'll just lose money. You have to watch the market. You have to look for the patterns. And then when you find them, that's when you put the trade in. But they have to be there. The market is the market. The market's in control. You're not in control of the market. That's one of the biggest things that I had to learn, that it's just something you look for. You look for the opportunity and then you take it. You can't make the opportunity happen. You can't, well, I guess you can. If you manipulate the market, and you can do that, but then you're not watching this video. So like I said, I'm going to focus more on trading, talk about some different exchanges that have some good opportunities for people, different ways you can trade, which are literally, there might be a commercial during my video or before it. You can, sign up for some course and they'll tell you a secret about how to get lots of money. There are ways to get tons of money to trade. You need money to make money with trading. And there's ways to do that, to get money in an account to trade. There's ways to practice trading with, free accounts that have, fake money in it for you to trade. So you're not putting your own money at risk, but you're learning and using actual tools. We're going to go over that. So check that out. Like I said, this is the first video. Please make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Really helps me out. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next video.